Good morning. Good morning. My name is Jack Henrich. I am Chairman of the Advisory Council. I want to welcome you to the 27th Annual Conference in Expo. My first order of business is I would like all the members, the committee chairs, and the Advisory Council to please stand up to be recognized. Please give them a round of applause. For those of you that were here last year, know that we've had quite a changeover in our relationship with Ohio State University. Dean Kirtley, Ohio State. I'm glad that we're in Baltimore, to be honest, and not Stillwater. Oklahoma State University. And Bob Ingersoll is our new director of IGSHPA, and Ed Kirtley is our liaison to OSU. We had a vote in the advisory council yesterday that we are no longer run by an advisory council. We are now going to be run by a board of directors, which gives us much more leeway in what we can do and how we can move forward and be responsive to the geothermal industry. With that being said, Ed Kirtley is our first speaker, and I'd like him to come up.
Good morning and welcome. I have to say that's the first time we've been introduced as Ohio State University. Yes, but you said it 2 or 3 times. But that's okay. Go Pokes, by the way. Go Pokes. And Sooners. So it is an honor and a pleasure to be here. This is my second year to be able to greet you and welcome you on behalf of Oklahoma State University. On behalf of Burns Hargis, our president, and Paul Tukalski, our dean of the College of Engineering, Architecture, and Technology. We are very proud of the long association that we have had with IGSHPA, with your organization. And we're proud that that relationship continues, and I believe this year is stronger than ever. Last year at this time at the conference, I had an opportunity. I was a fairly new dean. I'd been there a couple of months, and one of my charges from my boss was to go to the conference and find out what IGSHPA was all about and to assure the membership and the leadership that Oklahoma State University was very committed to you, the members, and to this organization. I had a wonderful opportunity to sit down with Jack and John and Chris and talk about who IGSHPA is and why IGSHPA is important and about the future, about what they saw as the future of IGSHPA and the relationship with OSU. And I assured them that my boss and the university as a whole is very committed to IGSHPA. It has been a partnership for 27 years, and I hope that in 27 years, when some of you will be here and you'll be leading this organization, that you can say it is still a very important relationship. In that meeting, we talked about what is the role of Oklahoma State University in IGSHPA. And after listening to them and what the needs were, what their concerns, I made a commitment to them that we were going to do our very best at Oklahoma State to rebuild the relationship and ensure that what we had to offer, that our programs, our services were committed to the membership. We talked about what this role should be. And I'm very pleased to say that I think a year down the road, that we have helped reinvent the relationship between IGSHPA and Oklahoma State University. What is our role at Oklahoma State University? Well, first of all, this is your organization. Drillers and manufacturers, designers, the whole myriad of professions that go into the ground source heat pump industry. This is your organization. We are caretakers and stewards of your organization. We work for you, in short. We're here to serve you, the members and the leaders of IGSHPA, to make sure that this industry helps you reach success. Financial success, research success, whatever that success is, that this industry continues to grow and thrive. And we're very proud of that relationship. In May, a group of leaders from your organization met to talk about what was the future of IGSHPA. And if you were part of that process in May, would you please stand up? I'd like your your peers to recognize you. This, please. These folks represent the finest in the leadership of your organization. Warren Bennis is a very well-known business leader in the United States and a thinker about leadership, written several books on leadership. And one of the things he says is that the really effective leaders are not made by history. Effective leaders make history. And I think this core group that met in May really defined, they're the epitome of what that kind of leadership is, because they helped design and chart a new course for IGSHPA that I think is going to better serve the industry than really this organization has ever been able to do. I'd like to continue to make that commitment that we made a year ago to your industry and share with you that I think there's two goals that we have at Oklahoma State. First is to improve our communication with the industry. We're doing that now through an electronic newsletter for more conversations. We're working very hard with that. A key part of communication is not just talking, but I think a more important thing is listening. And we're working very hard to listen to you, to what your needs are, and how we can better serve you. The other thought that comes to mind is collaboration. Actually, I think that that's going to be critical for our success as an industry in the future. Not only collaboration amongst the membership within IGSHPA, all the different sections now, what are going to be called sections, but I also think IGSHPA's collaboration with the other organizations that represent the ground source heat pump industry, such as GEO. We have to reach out and be partners with them. We have to respect each other's responsibilities and our niche, if you will, in this industry and how we serve you, but we have to collaborate more with other organizations, with research universities to bring the best and the latest in technology to bear to make you more competitive. We have to be, and part of that is we have to be willing to be a good partner also. So we stand ready to collaborate with other organizations, other professional organizations, with the industry, with manufacturers. And we're going to work very hard to be a good partner for you. So with all that said, let me just close in saying that Oklahoma State University is completely committed to IGSHPA, to your success as an organization and to the growth of this industry. I firmly believe that the success of this industry is critical to our nation's future. Right now, we're kind of riding a wave with oil and gas in this country, but as we know in the petroleum industry, those waves come and go. This industry, I think, will be solid for all the years to come. And as oil and gas continues to become in shorter supply, our industry is going to become more important, not only to our country, but around the world. And I think IGSHPA is positioned to be a leader in that industry and that growth and solving those needs for not only the United States and Canada, but all countries around the world. Thank you for allowing us to be able to support your organization. Thank you for the invitation and the opportunity to be here. My best to you, and to those of you that have been involved, old friends, new friends, and the leaders that helped us in May, from President Hargis and Dean Tucholsky and myself, thank you very much for your faith in us and allowing us to serve you. My best to you for the conference.